Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. So today it is Evil Friday. So we will try to play some missions with some of you guys with evil villains. Before we get started, a message that's very important. Basically, our friend Dylan asked me to wish happy birthday to his brother. Apparently it is his brother's birthday today. So let's get to it. Happy birthday, Seven. So there we go. Also, this spot here should be pretty much a good spot for us to meet every Friday. So I officially declare this spot Multiverse spot, or we'll try to find a good name. But I officially declare this the spot where we will meet on Friday. Oh, Two Face is here. Hello, Two Face. Oh, and before I forget, just give me a minute, guys. I have to go set up a few things on my end. Evil YouTube. I'm not sure why. There's a few settings that seems to have changed very recently. The mysteries of YouTube. They keep on changing the interface all the time. Like normally, it should ask me if this content is aimed at younger players or younger viewers, and sadly, it doesn't ask me that anymore. That should do it. So let's see who's here. So their bomber. Hi guys, Ben Jr. So today we will play missions with evil villains, and we are going to play. Well, let's go to the on duty menu. Let's invite. I think our friend Shaggy wants to be invited here. If you guys want to be invited, send me a tell in the game, and I will invite you to the group. So today we will try to put a group together to be able to play. So we're going to play the Save the Universe raid, which is called the Power Core. Depending on who we get, we'll probably play the event version of the mission. Basically, we need 327, if I recall correctly, for the normal. Yeah. So the normal version requires 327. The event version requires a combat rating 100. Oh, I forgot to invite Heat. So we'll start by playing the Power Core mission. And seeing how there's only one raid, normally what we would do is that we would play two raids and we would go into some open world, like the Flashpoint open world, and we would probably be. Oh, sorry. Did I already invite him? Oh, yeah, I did. So normally we would play the two raids and then we would go into the open world. Sadly, there's only one raid this time. So what we will do is that we will play the Power Core raid. So we'll play the Power Core raid, and then afterwards we'll go to the Omnibus, and we'll try the Omnibus option at least for one or two missions maybe. Oh yeah, Trayvon, sure. Trayvon, send me a tell in game so that I can invite you. Otherwise, I can't really invite you. Yeah, Angelo Hernandez. It is Villain Week. Today is the Evil Friday, the last Friday of the month. For those of you, those of you maybe do not know, normally we play with hero players most of the month. The reason for behind that is quite simple. There's a lot more heroes than villains, and but the last Friday of the month we play with villains. Steady Supreme is asking, what mission did you run to get the Joker iconic weapon style box? I did not run any mission. Basically, I did that on test. On test, you have access to all the weapons. But in game, any mission where you can actually defeat the Joker, basically, it's going to be a random drop from our friend the Joker. So if you defeat the Joker in game, you should be able to get the weapons. If you're lucky, they're going to be random drops. I guess we're going to need a bigger platform. Two Face is asking heads or tail. Let's go for heads. That's all right, Trayvon. There's always next week. Basically, we have.
Hell,
Hello, good sir. Oh, lightning
hello.
victory.
How are you?
Hello, Mr. Flashpoint Batman.
How are you?
Oh, we're pretty good. Oh, lightning victory is an evil hero, so we won't invite him.
Yeah, I think we need another platform. Maybe this one. I think this one looks a little bigger.
Or maybe let's come here. That'll be even better. Let's go where the mentors are. That'll be our
Yeah,
spot.
that makes sense. Makes sense. Evil villains. Perfect.
Really?
I don't have a chair. I'm so sad now.
That's the first COVID issue we have.
I've always wished they would give us like an interaction menu. I mean, an interaction button to sit on chairs and stuff.
Not nice
Maybe
at all.
someday, but I guess the game wasn't built for that.
Oh well.
Not nice at all. Okay, I should make a COVID.
Well, I guess you have some friends at your place. Are you hyped? Angel is asking, are you hyped for Spider-Man No Way Home? Um, yeah, a little bit, I suppose. I'm not sure. I have mixed feelings about Marvel these days. Hello, Jeffrey Lane. How are you doing today, good sir? Alvin plays. Oh, he's at school right now. Oh, poor Alvin. It was decades and decades ago that I was in school, and I still I'm still scarred by the experience. Elite Gamer YouTube is asking, which villain should you make? Any villain you like. You're the one who's going to be playing it, so you may as well make a villain that pleases you. Like here we have our friend Soul Switcher, who has a pretty cool looking Doctor Doom. You guys did come up with some cool looking looks. Oh, an alternate multiverse. At some point we'll have to make. I was thinking maybe for Halloween, but probably before that, we'll make an event where I'll ask you guys to dress up as the multiverse. That's a pretty cool looking. It's almost like Madman. I was thinking maybe to wait for Halloween to do something like that, but for Halloween, we'll probably do something else, like dress as werewolves or vampires or something like that. So at some point, we'll probably do a Friday, probably soon, where we'll do like a multiverse Friday, where everyone will dress up as the multiverse, just for the fun of it. So we'll truly be the multiverse core. Oh, actually. Okay, so our friend Brother Blood is a quest giver. Okay, I was wondering if they would have Brother Blood do anything else. Oh, we have Karma Corrupted right there. Let's invite. So we need three more people, guys, to get started. If we wait too long, I will probably get started without having everyone. Hello, Bobby. Hello, Nexalist. So today we'll go play the raid from Save the Universe, and then we'll probably play one or two raids from the Omnibus. And I've seen a lot of you guys that had questions about the. There's a lot of questions about this new DLC. Let's go for greed. Hello, Crazed Icy. Oh, Alpha Herd. Is Alpha Herd on our side? Oh, we have Menes Vigo. So let's see if he'll join us. Oh, Alpha Herd is a hero. Chris Barton is asking, FYI, Omnibus queue is broken. The mission only counts for the person that queues the mission. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, it is. Sadly, it's a pretty huge update, and that means there's going to be a lot of issues. So it'll take them a while to be able to fix all of that. The Save the Universe raid is a power core. It's a Fortress of Solitude 2. For those who from the olden days, Trayvon, if they can't do that. If they've ever come up with a token for people to switch sides, everyone will switch to the hero side and it'll kill the villain side. The villain side, the hero side is more populated than the villain side, and there's a lot of people who created villains way back when who would most likely switch to the hero side by now. So I understand that some people want to be able to switch faction, But if they ever do that, it'll kill the villain side. Hello, Ross the Ruler. Oh yeah, Jeffrey. Let's show you.
Hello.
Hello, good sir.
It's a good name. It's a really good name.
What's your name? So Jeffrey, the mission is parkour. So it's the Fortress of Solitude 2, Solitude 2 from way back when. Low and beta alpha herds. Oh, okay. Well, sorry, alpha herd, you can join us. Hello, Mad Rogue. Hello, Bobby. We're good. We're good. Just waiting for. Oh, Banshee. There's Banshee right there that I probably forgot to. There she is. Ah, Banshee Queen declined. I'm so sad now. So we still have room for. We still have room for 2 more people.
Oh, okay.
Jeffrey is saying they need to add an anti-hero faction. It would pretty much split the player base. But yeah,
I
maybe.
mean, I would go there.
Of course you would. I'm surprised you're not an evil villain full time.
Yeah. I mean, I was actually thinking, honestly, with my Flashpoint Batman and my, and both my Ghost Rider as well, I was actually thinking of putting them on the villain side just to play the villain content.
Dirt Plays is asking how'd you get to the House of Legends. Basically, when you start, actually, let me have the mission. There we go. There's the mission Together Unbroken. So just use one of the portals or just use the warp menu. You can warp to the House of Legends just using the warp menu. And from there, you'll have to play a mission called Unbroken, Together Unbroken. It'll have you go around. Thank you for that nice noise.
Sorry.
It'll take you around the House of Legends, and you'll be good to go from there. We're playing a
Sorry.
hero. We're playing evil villains, Troy Bissett.
Sorry, I
That's
put
all
my
right.
hand on my mouth and it still came through.
You remind me of why for years I wouldn't use a microphone. Way back when you couldn't get into a group without people eating chips, listening to rap music, having kids
That was
screaming,
me.
screaming. Yeah, I'm sure it was you. You couldn't, or people would have kids screaming in the background. So for years, literally, I wouldn't use a micro. I would only use a microphone with I would only use a microphone with friends or stuff like that. Otherwise, I just wouldn't do it.
See, I was like that on Call of Duty. The thing is, I did it on purpose because everyone on Call of Duty is so toxic. So I'd just be talking back by eating a bag of chips and right close to the microphone just to piss them off.
Oh, I'm sure you're not alone who does that. And so for years, I just wouldn't use a microphone in DCUO. It was pointless. And asking someone to be a bit quiet made things even worse usually. So.
Oh yeah, people are just toxic. Like, what'd you say to me?
Oh yeah. Next on the list, you have to be combat rating 100. Basically, the mission requires a combat rating 100. So let's ask for people to be at least that high.
Destro, do you need the boots? 'Cause, I might have the boots if you need them.
Ah, you're so nice. I see Yosa is asking, what's your thought on stat clamping? Personally, I hate it, but it's too late. Stat clamping is here. There's nothing we can do about that. So we're only missing one more person. Oh, are we missing 2? Oh, we're missing 2 more people. I could have sworn we had someone else. That's all right, Shadow Knight. Next week we'll play with heroes, so you'll be able to join us then. So we'll wait 30 more seconds, and if somehow we don't have 2 more players, I will just queue for the mission.
Hey, I got a question.
Sure.
If I have a stack, like not a stack, I guess stash of a certain emblem, a certain Batman emblem, what would you price the whole stash for on trade chat?
Say that again.
Because I have a stash of the Flashpoint Batman
Oh, the
emblems.
Flashpoint Batman.
Yeah, what would you price the stash at? I have about like 10 of them.
I wouldn't sell the stash. I would sell them one at a time. Uh,
Yeah.
so just look up at the price right now. And the Flashpoint Batman is a pretty popular one. So uh, depending on the items, like if I try to sell something that's really not popular, I'll undercut by as much as 50%. If I try to sell something that's a bit more popular, I'll undercut by just a few bucks. But sometimes if I try to sell something that's really popular, and the Flashpoint Batman emblem might get into that, uh, then I would not undercut at all. I would actually charge a bit extra than the lowest bidder, because I would expect that the lowest bidder will sell, and then afterwards mine will sell. So it's playing the broker is almost it's not quite a science. It's almost a mixture between a science and art, where sometimes you have to guesstimate or guesstimate the price more than actually knowing it. But in the case of
Hmm.
Flashpoint Batman, I would just sell it one piece at a time, and I might even not even undercut the lowest bidder. I would actually maybe ask a bit more. But again, it depends. If asking $1 more is pointless, if you do that, you may as well just ask $1 less. But if let's say someone sells it for 20 million, I might be tempted to go for as high as 25 million, thinking that it might sell. But I'm saying that I haven't looked at the price for Flashpoint Batman for quite a while, so I'm not sure how much it is worth right now. I would have to look it up. Something I
Right.
keep on saying all the time: prices on the broker changes all the time, and sometimes you have to look at the latest asking price to be able to gauge the demand of the item at any given moment. The Owen Tech belt, I have no idea how to get that. I would have to look it up. The Owen Tech mask come from the Owen, I forget the name. It's a four-player mission.
Owen
Uh,
Stein cells.
Owen Science Cell, yeah. Holy crap, there's a lot of lag in the menu today.
Yep. Every day. In the last couple days.
Oh yeah.
Freaking bad.
So I guess this is going to be it. So unless someone else wants to join in the last 3 seconds, we'll get started.
It's hard to get people to join on the villains, man.
Oh yeah. Well, that's also one of the reasons why there's not as many villains as heroes. That's why sometimes people wonder why we only play heroes the last Friday of the month. In part, it's that's the reason why there's not as many villains. Sadly,
Yeah.
evil menu. Okay, there we go. Also, there's a question that I've seen a lot of people ask. Like, you cannot select a mission. Like here, there's only power core, so it's fine. But if there was multiple missions here, the game would give us one of those missions at random. Once you reach this point, when you use the on duty menu, uh, the quick play menu, you cannot choose anything. Yeah, you take whatever the game gives you. I mean, here, let's take a look at the difficulty. Yeah, we're set to event by default because of the combat rating of some of our guys. So, which is fine. That's what I expected. So we're
Oh,
going
just got
to
me a
see.
Terminator. That's cool.
Oh,
That's pretty cool. I like that.
I guess Karma Corrupted left us by accident.
Look at that Terminator. That's pretty sick, actually.
Oh yeah, you can make a pretty good Terminator in game. I should. I was toying with making a video about that eons ago, and I just never got around to doing it.
Freaking love Terminator. See, the only thing I haven't seen anyone do is make a really, really good Rambo. I haven't seen anyone make a really good Rambo yet.
Because we don't have a bandana. There's no
I know.
bandana to put. So, oh, wrong button. The bandana we had was one with the abilities. One of the munition ability would actually give us a bandana, but it was only for a short while.
Yeah.
Hello, Trave.
We can get a bandana in the game, like a half bandana, and one that doesn't actually cover the whole head, the cap, but like one
Yeah.
that just goes around the forehead. That'd be perfect, you know?
Oh yeah. Someone is asking how do you get the merciless gear? You buy it from one of the vendors in the Metal Part 1 open world.
Yeah, and Metal Gotham, yeah. Sure.
Oh, it's just slumps. GES is asking why players have purple names because they're heroes. We're playing on the evil villain side, and people from the other faction have purple names for us. Ah, we lost the destroyer. I'm so sad. So I guess we're gonna have to start the queue again.
Terminator has a lot of guns on him. He has 2 pistols. He has a machine gun on his leg. He has a rifle in the back. Holy frig.
no, we seem to be good. Okay.
A lot of freaking weapons.
Ross the Ruler is saying he's working on Rambo, but yeah, we need a good bandana. Next on the list, I hate the new on duty menu. Yeah, it's not good, not good.
Oh, that reminds me. Someone needs to make a RoboCop as well.
Yeah,
That'd
but
be
the
sick.
headpiece, we're missing a good headpiece. Like we could use, there's the Battle Hawk headpiece that could almost work, but the wings on the side of the helmet kind of messes up the look. And
I think there's
pro
a starter headpiece you can get too, though. That looks pretty close. That has like the half mask.
yeah,
Um,
but it's not close enough, I think.
I don't remember what it's called. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, I think it'd look better if you put a material on it.
It looks fine, but he's pointless. He's there for half a quarter of a second and leaves right away. The same with Oracle. Like Oracle, she comes in so quickly you barely see her. Next set list, it says he made a RoboCop, BR Junior as well. Nick Wing, villains, treachery. Oh yeah. Today's we are traitors, all of us.
Well, I mean, I've never been really super good in the first place, but
Nicholas Collins is saying, I was lightning victory that you tried to add to your group. I find your videos are really helpful. Thank you, it's much appreciated. If you guys find the videos helpful, that's nice. Oh, disaster day. Jeffrey Lane is asking, make Judge Dredd. Yeah, that could be nice. Let's see if we can.
oh, that'd be sick too. Judge Dredd?
I made one eons ago when we got the gold material. I think I made one.
Okay.
Holy lag.
Oh, I think it glitched on me. Don't tell me it glitched. It glitched. Oh no, did you crash?
No, I did not crash, but the I can't update the. Oh, there you go. It didn't want to let me update the cure, so let's try again.
Oh, it said Disaster Day D left. Oh, I thought you crashed and said you left.
No, there's a Disaster Day D sent me wanted me to invite him, and then he left. I'm not sure why.
Huh, okay.
So let's try again.
Yeah, for a second I thought that was you.
Nah, I would never crash. DCUO would never do that to me more than once a day or two.
I wonder if they can actually just crash anyone they want. I wonder.
Probably.
Be kind of funny.
Next list is you said own sign sell? Yes, own sign sell. Or the broker. The broker is probably the better option. Oh, this Mr. E. Let's see, Mr. Elite.
MR.
DC would never crash more than twice a day. Well, I have to admit I was a bit lucky. It didn't crash too much lately.
I haven't crashed at all in the update. I'm actually surprised. Because normally when big updates come, the game crashes like crazy.
Oh yeah. Indesignia. Let's see if we can
The
find it.
anniversary has got to be the worst update for freaking bugs and crashing, I find, in my opinion. That was so bad. The first raid I got into, it was lagging so bad that the entire game froze 3 times in the matter of 5 minutes.
Indesignia, you're not an evil villain, so I can't invite you. Yeah, Jeffrey's making a good point. One thing that would be nice would be to be able to make our base in places like Central City or Middle Gotham. Although way back when you had to be a subscriber to be able, or you had to purchase the Lightning Strike DLC to be able to gain access to Central City. So I could see that being an issue. But now that all the DLCs are free for everyone, there shouldn't be that restriction anymore. So yeah, Jeffrey, I strongly encourage you. Way back when in the past, sometimes you would ask. the devs to add stuff to the game. I think you did that on Twitter or something like that. So I strongly encourage you to ask them to be to let us put our base in the Central City, or even not just Central City, in a whole bunch of the open worlds we have. We have a lot of open worlds in DCUO, and sadly we can only have bases in Gotham and Metropolis.
Oh, we're missing one person. Damn.
Yes, we are. And sadly, using the queuing with that one person missing, uh, not very good.
Man, I wish they got rid of queuing with what's called only villains, you know, out of the idea, and just made it straight up every single mission possible, even if it's old content, all for both factions. Because I know they do the Task Force X thing, but it always prioritizes faction first, and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
They need to, there you go. You need to make it accessible for absolutely everyone for every single mission. Right off the bat. Or, you know what? Screw having factions. Just get rid of factions in general, make them non-existent.
Well, the way things are going, I wouldn't be surprised if they go in that direction. Because right now, everything is pretty much bypassing the Hall of Doom or the Watchtower. It goes straight to the Hall of Legends.
Oh no, oh no.
Why no?
Not Fortress.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the last fight, holy crap. We went through...
I did it with my Ghost Rider, but I can't, this character doesn't have the setup, so... God damn it.
The last fight we got destroyed. We had like 20 people that came and left. And eventually we managed to do it. And the funny thing is that we finally did it with like 2-player shorts, because we kept on reopening the instance for people to come in because people would leave. And the last time when the last 2 guys joined, someone started the fight too early, so we started the fight with 2 guys short. And strangely enough, we were able to do it with 2 guys short.
See, I did it basically, I shouldn't say I did solo the last fight, because I had people help me for the most part, but everyone died like halfway through, and so I was on my own for the last little bit. And I did it basically by myself with the enemy at half health. But I mean, that was on a character that was strictly built to be a super good tank. This character is not a good tank at all, so I might have a little troubles with that.
Oh, the daily rewards popped for some reason.
Did it? Oh.
Oh yeah, we're level 83. The level is low because the game sadly lowers your level to level 83 for the event version, it would seem. Oh, Nicholas Collin is asking, when is the hero stream? We stream pretty much every Friday with heroes. The exception to that is the last Friday of the month. We'll do that with evil villains.
Yeah, you're gonna have to carry us with the tanking on this, because my character is not gonna do good.
I should have used my fire tank then.
Do you have a fire tank villain?
Oh yeah. I have everything.
I don't, so I only use 2 characters at this point. Pretty much. And you know which ones those are, so. Actually, maybe 3.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna have a hard time keeping up with... That's okay, Karma Corrupted. I'm gonna have a hard time keeping up with the chat.
Brainiac's using the Sunstones to override the fortress mechs. He's in full control of the fortress defenses.
Wasn't paying attention, I jumped off the edge.
Oh noes!
He's already taken one of Krypton's weapons, Superman. We're going to need another to even the odds.
Man, I actually like that body type that Superman has. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Some of the redesigns, some of the new body types, I don't like them as much as the old. Like Bizarro. Bizarro is an awesome body type.
I want them to redesign his face though. His face is so darn ugly.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be.
Get rid of. See, this is what I wish they'd do. I wish they'd match his suit with the new Superman suit without the underwear, and change his face. That's all I want them to do to Bizarro. That's it. They could do that, then that. Oh wow.
That was bad.
People are dropping. People are dropping.
Oh yes, they are. Do we have a healer? Oh yeah, we do.
Do
we don't
yeah,
have a
we
troll. Sacro. Oh yeah, no, we have a troll.
Do. We do.
So what happened? I'm so sad now. I know Bizarro was a mean one, but come on.
He's a weaky guy. Weakling. Why are we dropping like flies?
Not sure. If you guys aren't tank, I wouldn't melee Bizarro. I know that there's people like to DPS. Oh, I lost my. I know that some people like to DPS.
I recommend when he's doing that fire breath thing there, you get out of his way because that does like 90% of your health. It takes it away. So.
Only if you're not a weakling.
Well, just a tip for the DPS is don't get in his way when he's doing the fire breath. If you have flight, go in the air. If you don't have flight, you're a speedster, then just either jump or put a shield on.
There we go.
Dude, you and me, you know what you and me need to do is we need to go on our tanks, our fire tanks, and we need to solo this together.
We're gonna have to try that.
I mean, it's gonna take like a good while though. Like it could take like an hour and a half if it was just 2 people.
Nah, with a fire tank, I can solo this in 5 minutes. so with the 2 of us, 4 minutes.
We must open the Phantom Zone.
Oh yeah, the CR takes quite a hit. The stat clumping is brutal for certain missions.
Actually, you know what? I'm happy they did this because this is actually fun now.
Nah, it's not. It reminds me of it reminds me of how frustrating DCUO was at some point. People
look, this guy went ahead and died.
Ah.
And I'm about to die. I'm about to die.
don't die. Well, if you go ahead of the tank, you deserve to die.
I am a tank, but I'm not a good tank right now. This is like my 2019 tank where I just basically this is my first tank I ever made, and I never bothered to actually fix him.
Like this is like my 39th character. That's no excuse.
Well, I've always played as a DPS because I didn't really care to do specific roles. Actually, no, I did DPS and healing for basically my entire time playing this game. It's only in the last 2 years I've been doing other roles.
I played tank a bit early on in the early days of the game. I had an ice. My main character on PC was an ice tank.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, he had started at I started ice tank, but eventually my group needed a healer, so I switched to electric healer. But since then I barely played tank, so I understand.
See, I've always been DPS and healer, but the only healer I've ever played, I mean, I've played other healers, but the only healer I ever played in the early on stage was electric. That was it. That was it. All the way up to, I'd say, 2018, I've basically been a DPS and healer. That's it. And then after that, I started slowly exploring tank and controller.
I think I missed a bunch of the chat.
And
Sorry guys
realized...
if I missed your chat. It was a bit busy here. Sorry.
I realized after in the last 2 years, I realized that fire tank is freaking good, man. Holy frig.
Oh yeah.
Well, only if you do it well. Like this character's not very good, but my Ghost Rider is good though.
Nah, Ghost Rider stinks. But yeah, I made a pretty good fire tank way back when, and then we had this I tweaked my fire tank, and by the time it was perfect, we had the stat revamp, and I had to redo everything from scratch. So it took me a while to get back to getting a good fire tank. Oh, guys, we have to get the pillars now.
I got it. There's that one. And we're good to go.
Oh yeah.
I wonder why Lex has the old suit in this mission. Interesting.
I guess they didn't change all the models somehow. Like there's the Huntress mission that's all messed up. I don't know if you played it. I played it recently because of the when I was testing the omnibus, and
Oh yeah.
the costume is all over the place. In some cutscenes she has the old costume, in some cutscenes she has the new costume. When you play the character, she has the old costume, so it's a bit of a mess.
Yeah. That's actually one of the old costumes that I liked was the Huntress. Like that one I actually really liked a lot.
Oh yeah. Well, it was originally designed by Jim Lee, I think, for the comics. So you could tell when they added it to DCUO. Oh, the pillars. Oh, Cameron is saying that he made his villain from Bloody Valentine. Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, but to this day, my favorites OG skins in the game would be probably, I'd say, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, and Huntress. I'd say. For OG skins. Actually, you know what? No, I like Shazam as well. That was a good skin.
I kind of like all the OG skins. I'm an OG kind of guy.
Other than that, I'm perfectly fine with all the updates they did with the new skins. Pretty much, for the most part. Like recently, they updated what's that Gotham there that's been corrupted by LexCorp and like the evil version of Wayne or whatever. Anyways, that version of Gotham, they updated the Superman suit from there recently.
Well, yeah, they've added him to the House of Legends.
Yeah.
The same with Lex, like the Lex armor with the Superman emblem. I saw that one as well.
Yeah. I actually like that though. It's cool.
Cameron is asking, can we be friends on PlayStation 4? Yeah, sure. I can be friends with anyone. BVU is saying, sorry I haven't been watching your videos. It's alright. There's no obligations. If you watch them, you watch them. If you don't, you don't. It's all good.
No, you have to. You can't go back.
Butter Nuggets is asking about cross faction. There's the only cross faction is between PC and PlayStation. Oh no! The bridge, the bridge. That's gonna be a headache. But for Butter Nuggets, there's no really cross faction. There's cross faction between PlayStation and PC, and that's it. Xbox have their own servers, Switch have their own servers, and also there's also the US Europe issue. US have their own servers, and Europe have their own servers. So there's no real cross faction really.
What's this guy doing here? What's he doing? Okay.
Which guy?
I don't know. The guy that has the crystal is he's going the opposite way. Where we're supposed to go.
It happens. Hello, yo, Bartain.
Let's go.
Alright. If he can put it down, yeah. Alright, can you just pull the enemies away?
I'm not there yet.
Oh.
You guys are too fast. There we go. Someone is going to have to take care of the enemies right in front of you, though.
Yeah.
I'll try to go there.
Need people to pull, that's all I need them to do.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Alright everyone, I'm about to put it in the spot, so we're gonna get attacked, so need to defend it.
I think they're still stuck behind.
Screw the enemies. Run through. I'll wait a little bit so they can catch up. Alright, I'm putting it in. I'm gonna go to the other side. Keep these enemies away. or attempts. Not doing very good. There's a guy on the crystal. Oh, someone got him. Good. I don't have a pull on this character.
You need a pull.
Yeah.
Your pull is your life. Or something like
I
that.
really need to update this character, man. He's so noopy.
Ah, there we go. Angelo Hernandez
Either
is
update
saying...
him or delete him.
Nah, update him. Angelo Hernandez is saying he finds leveling up characters easier with the new update. Could be I didn't try it just yet. I still have a couple of missions to do with my Nightwing character, and then I'll create a new character and see how it is. Test out the leveling up.
For, you know what you should make? You should make a Robbie Reyes character, and we can do a Ghost Rider run.
Never. Oh, did you see there's the new Midnight Sun game where they have the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider?
No, I'm not a fan of Robbie Reyes.
Ah.
Well, I shouldn't say I'm not a fan. I'm just like, well, not a fan. I don't mind him as a character. It's like I wouldn't go out of my way to go read any comics about him or watch any shows about him. You know. If he just makes an appearance, I'd be like, oh, cool, interesting. You know.
Did you like him in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
At the start, he was okay. But after a while, just they kind of ruined his character by giving his power to everyone. You know, so it kind of ruined it for me. It's like, okay, so now he's not special anymore. Got it.
He never was special. They even reused him for the Terminator in the last Terminator movie.
Oh, I haven't watched a Terminator movie in a long time.
It's okay, you're not missing out.
I believe it. Almost any new movies that they try to recreate from old ones usually are terrible.
Oh yeah. There's the odd exception, but
You know, a childhood movie I really wish they'd recreate in live action though is the Iron Giant. I really want that to be brought back in live action.
nah, they're gonna mess it up. They'll never be able to recreate the magic, quote unquote.
Oh, I freaking loved that movie when I was a kid, man.
Oh yeah, it was a great one. Sadly, they pretty much sabotaged it from day one.
Man.
Robert Thorne is asking, have you seen the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer? Yes, I did.
No, I haven't yet.
Someone tell you.
I saw 2 seconds. I saw 2 seconds of it at the start, and then I didn't realize it was a new trailer. I thought it was something old, and I skipped through it, and yeah, I haven't seen it.
So I won't tell you how he dies in the end.
Okay, that's fine.
Butter Nugget is asking any plans for maybe Bloodsport or Peacemaker. I was able to make a somewhat good version of Peacemaker. I was toying with the idea of maybe making a Suicide Squad video, but other than Peacemaker, I had a hard time with all of those characters, so I'll have to give it some thoughts. But yeah, I'll try to come up with something.
I have an idea later on if you want to make the style. I saw someone on Little Bohemia like a few days ago that made Peacemaker. That made him, and it gave me a couple ideas for other suits for him. If you want, I can help you out with that.
Daisy Snell says she cannot join us on Switch. Switch has their own servers. Daisy, you won't be able to join us.
Do they even have the new update on Switch?
Probably.
I wonder. I don't know, because I don't know if they had the same updates at the same time.
Usually they do, but there might be exceptions. Like there might be times where they had to delay the update for reasons. But usually they do a good job doing the update for everyone at once. Okay, so here guys, we're gonna have to split into two groups. So who goes left and who goes right? Okay,
I would say, okay, hold on. I would say Rage Saggy go on my side, and then Disaster, and then you go with a bunch of other people on the other side, just because I'm a crappy tank and I don't really count as a tank. So
that's okay. Oh, everyone is on my side now.
Okay, well I need Rage Shaggy on this side, wherever he is.
Tremble.
I think I'm gonna go with you then.
Okay.
This won't stop me.
Oh, I just want to make sure. Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah,
We
because
can,
I don't care as a tank, so I don't count.
well, the other day we split in two groups, and like the 5 DPS went right, and only 3 of us went left. But the 3 of us who went left, there was a tank, there was a healer, and there was me as a troll. So we did good.
See, for me, the other day it was just me and a DPS. I was a tank and a DPS, and everyone went on the other side.
That happens.
It's like some people just don't know how to count, though.
I think they didn't pay attention, or oh. We have to make sure to clear all the ads so that the Lex can follow us.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, and
Oh,
on the
okay, I
right
think
side, guys, make sure that you clear out the ads for Superman. Otherwise, you won't be able to go further. Hey, there's 5 of us here. How come? Okay, I will zone and I will go to the right side.
Oh, they probably did rally.
Yeah, could be. So I'll do that and I'll go to the right side. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I hope so.
Too late. Now you have no choice. You have to be okay. That's how I was able to do it solo before the stat revamp or the clamp. Yeah, poor Superman was stuck by himself fighting everyone. So you guys, when you play this mission, you have to clear the way for your friend Superman. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to keep up with you.
Did you see my my comment on your one of your videos?
Never. I never watch comments, especially yours.
Oh, I'm heartbroken.
Well, you mentioned something about the business, family business or something. I forget.
No, there's a different one for an older video. I think it was on the daily reward video there. I put a new comment on there.
Surrender now or suffer.
Oh no, Supergirl. Did the last season of Supergirl finally end, or are they still going?
Oh, I have no idea. I stopped watching that show ages ago.
Me too, but I was still wondering.
I lost after what's it called, the Flash went off the rails. Just all this time travel, new universe, multiverse, speedster crap. I stopped watching all the shows as a whole, pretty much.
And now they're talking about the villain for season 8, the crossover for season 8, which will be the Sparrow.
The who?
The Sparrow is pretty much the first villain that actually the first villain was Starro, an early villain that the Justice League fought way back when in the 60s.
Okay, well that explains why I have no idea who that is.
Well, we saw him quite a few times after that. We saw him also in the Justice League animated show. We saw him in the Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, I never watched Brave and the Bold.
Oh, Russ the
I
Ruler.
watched the first episode or something like that, and that was it. Wasn't into it. I don't. Something about the art style just kind of turned me off for some reason. Maybe the story was okay of the show, but the art style kind of just. When I was being a young kid at the time, that's all you cared for was really if a show looked appealing to you, right? You didn't really care what it was about when you're a kid.
Kids, they don't know anything.
But no.
Especially young ones.
So maybe it's okay now. You know, now that I understand that story actually matters. But yeah, back then I didn't really care.
Affirmative.
I think I got myself stuck. Whoops.
Cameron, if you just created your Bloody Valentine, odds are you're very low level, so you won't be able. We need people who are combat rating 100 to be able to play this mission.
Can they not still join, but just be underleveled?
Not sure.
I think you get. I think you could do. I think you could join any mission now, but just be underleveled as hell.
Thank you, Nicholas. I'll try to make more stuff like that, but it's a once in a while thing.
This should be entertaining.
Hello, Gold Rarity 41 Gaming.
Hey, what do you think the idea of them making all the iconic weapons, instead of just making them all drops, they actually make it available to purchase on the marketplace?
I wouldn't mind. As long as people can have access, it's all I really care. But right now, like I saw the Batman weapon for like 500 millions on the broker, and it sold in like 2 seconds. So these weapons will be highly in demand and highly expensive. So if you manage to get your hands on one, hold on to it or sell it on the broker for hundreds of millions.
Yeah, there's only 3 weapons I'm trying to get: the Batarangs, the Merciless Sword, and the Necron's Scythe.
Everyone wants the Batarangs.
That's the only 3 things that I want.
That's too much already.
Uh-oh, I think I'm stuck. Oh no.
Oh
I'm
no!
stuck. Oh no, wait, I'm out. Okay, perfect. It's stuck in the friggin' crystal wall, whatever it was.
Hello, El Diego. Oh, we're good. We're good. The stat clamps, DJ Benz is here. Sadly, there's nothing we can do about it at this point.
Yeah, I'm happy about it, to be honest. So.
There's a lot of unhappy people on the forums complaining about it.
I like it. It brings a challenge. It makes it a game again. If you're overpowered, what's the point of playing it if you just can one shot everything?
Yeah, but what's the point of increases the strength of your character if they're going to clamp your stats anyway? What's the point of upgrading your gear? Also, what's the point of upgrading your skill points?
To beat all the endgame stuff.
Nah.
I can't believe Brainiac had me under his control.
I like it. Personally.
What's going on here? I've got to get back out there and stop Brainiac's invasion.
Oh, excuse me.
Don't do that, please.
Sorry. I had a lot of coke. I don't really burp uncontrollably.
So here's a moment of truth. Let's wait for everyone to be here.
Yeah.
Guys, wait.
Yeah, wait. Okay. If you're DPS, I wouldn't recommend going towards the where the lightning is right here. I'd recommend you actually give yourself distance and let the tanks do the attacking near the electricity.
And try to avoid the lightnings as much as you can, guys. Otherwise, in the regular version, you get pretty much one shot by the lightning. I'm not sure how it's going to be here. I assume it's going to be brutal, seeing our combat rating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let
it is.
The tanks take care of the lightning. That's basically all it is. Just keep your distance.
Kal-El, Lex Luthor, Exobyte data slaves, and General Zod. I am impressed by your ability to survive thus far. My assimilation of this metahuman nexus is at hand, for these sunstone crystals create a matrix that no...
And the ball, he shoots a ping ball. Oh, don't get into melee. He shoots a ping ball that's pretty much a one shot for most people. I can't get back to... there we go. So try to avoid the ping ball.
Yeah, just keep your distance, people. Let the tanks do the work. Don't count me as a tank, though, because I'm really not.
Too late.
Not really.
So now that he's gone, we have to activate the consoles here. There's 2 consoles we're going to have to activate.
And this is specifically where I let the tanks do the damage right there. Sit back. something happens, you know.
Oh, someone else did that. Oh. Oh, guys are falling like flies. Yeah, you have to avoid the lightning, guys. Otherwise, it's gonna hurt. Ah.
Might be you, man. It might just be you.
Already?
Yeah. If only I was on my Ghost Rider.
I'll teach you not to play with your Ghost Rider.
Like I said, right here, this mission I soloed, well, basically halfway soloed this boss fight with my Ghost Rider, so. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Okay, go ahead, move
I'm
away.
so dead. I'm so dead.
Wait that, wait that. Ah.
One by one, you will fall to Brainiac.
Ah, come on.
Fucking lightning bolt. For a second I thought Zod was gonna revive me for a second, like he jumped over to me. That's funny. Actually, the other day, I forget what mission it was, but I swear to God an NPC revived someone. I don't know if that's possible or not.
Don't think I've seen that before, but oh.
Because the other day I was playing one of the lower tier stuff. I don't remember which mission it was. I want to say it's the Star. Was it Star Wars? I'm not sure. But anyways, I saw someone's go down, and they had like the health thing above their head saying, "Oh, they need to be revived and stuff."
Sure.
And I saw an NPC above them, like right above them, and then all of a sudden they got back up.
One by one, you will fall to Brainiac.
Either A, they were revived a long time ago. Which one? That doesn't make sense, does it? So either A, they got revived by the NPC, or they had that freaking artifact that allows them to get up.
Angelo is saying that the
It was so weird.
One
Wait.
by one,
Oh, so for a second I thought you did it.
wait.
to Brainiac.
Oh,
No, I didn't
too
do
late.
it. He knocked me out, and so guys, try to avoid the lightning, and don't come into melee.
One by one, you will fall to Brainiac.
Dude, this friggin' what do you call that? The turret, the antimatter turret is so good.
Yeah, it should be
I
good.
have assimilated
It
the
does so much
Sunstone.
damage. It's crazy.
Your deaths will be assured.
Oh, yes, there we go. So let's go to the console.
Good job, Superman. You're doing a good job by just standing there.
Superman can do it. Ah. The lightning keeps on hitting me. Let's try my shield again. Guys,
Is
you
there
have
a
to
feat
you have
for
to
this?
avoid the lightning.
Is there a feat for this boss? I forget which feats there are. for this one.
Probably. Ah,
He went down.
yeah, yeah. A brick went down, and
Okay, well, I can't get there. I don't have a good shield.
that's all right.
Okay. Oh frig. Oh frig. Oh frig. Oh frig. Oh no 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 no. Okay. No, this is not happening.
Your
I think we
Barthon
failed.
is asking, is it true that the anti-monitor style is the new strongest style? The monitor style is the new strongest style. The enhanced version, the elite version of the style. Yeah, you have to avoid the lightning. It's sad, but that's how it is. Nicholas Collins is asking, how do you get the iconic weapons? They drop from the characters. They drop from the NPCs. So if you want the Batman iconic weapons, for example, you have to defeat the Batman NPC, and if you're lucky, it's going to be a random drop.
Oh shit! I went too close. Whoops.
Alright.
My bad.
None can withstand the might of Brainiac.
I'm not sure why our friends is.
Critical damage. One by one, you will fall to Brainiac. Status.
Oh, I forgot Brick. So the iconic weapons drop from the characters you want it from. So if you want the Batman weapon, go defeat Batman in some mission where Batman is.
It's any mission.
Can withstand the might of
That
From
you
what I
get?
understand, it drops from the NPC. So if you defeat Batman,
Kryptonian energy will bolster my
yeah, it should be any mission as far as I can tell.
fall to Brainiac.
Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense, right? You defeat him, you pick it up like in real life. If I were to defeat, say, if I was, I don't know,
Come on.
Bizarro or whatever, and I kicked Batman's ass, like, I mean, of course I'd be able to pick up his gear. You know what I mean? Let's take it for if I wanted.
Cameron, you can send me a friend request anytime you like. I'll see it after the stream. I can't click on the.
God damn it! Thing is so annoying. Okay, next time we do this mission, please do it on Hero so I can get my freaking Ghost Rider.
Nah, we'll never do this again, ever.
Oh, I'm fine with that too. I'm fine with that as well.
So don't do
Freaking
what
don't
I
like
just
this.
did. Try to avoid the lightning.
Come on, okay, it's this side. Yeah,
I'm
we
not
got
sure if you can CC the lightning, but you can surely defeat it. So ideally, you want to attack the lightning and defeat it, so that someone can click the console.
What I always do, well, what I did is, because again I have my Ghost Rider, is I would stun them for like a brief second, like, or a pull or something, or just something to get their attention to bring it towards me, and then I put my shield on and then do it.
Sure, that probably would probably work. So again, we have to activate to click the consoles, guys.
Because sometimes they do have an occasional move that still goes through your shield.
Oh, I thought it was
So-
going.
So you gotta still be careful, even if you have a shield.
You always have to be careful. Otherwise, I was too much in a hurry. Thought we were at the console stage already.
Halfway. So this is where everyone died, basically, for me.
Eurobird is asking about the legendary allies. They're not in the marketplace just yet. They will be added to the marketplace at some point. We just don't know when yet.
One by one,
Oh,
you will fall to Brainiac. Once I have
I assume, yeah, if you, depending on how long you play, you can probably earn 100 source marks. Oh, okay, so there we go. So console time. So try to avoid the lightning, guys.
Damn it. Let's take these friggin' things out.
Okay, so there's one. Are you okay for the other one, or
I just need these things to be distracted.
I'm on my way?
God damn it. Okay, you're doing this.
Almost there. Oh yeah.
I must have more energy.
Oh, he's in the lightning.
Oh yes, he is.
I hate when he's in there.
You will fall to Brainiac.
Oh no, he killed Brick. He's so mean.
None can withstand the
Oh, I see
might
Brick.
of
He's still there.
I had to resummon it.
Oh. You can resummon them that fast?
Oh yeah.
What? I didn't know you could summon them that fast.
You have to, otherwise you're toast.
Is Brick any good though?
Oh yeah, he keeps you alive. I tried to use there's basically two ways to play as a tank. You either use Brick or you use the rock armor, and a lot of enemies eat through my rock armor like it was paper tissue. But Brick keeps me alive, so I use
What does
Brick.
Brick actually do to you though? Like, is there any bonuses?
There's a portion of your damage that goes to Brick.
That does seem kind of helpful actually.
It is really helpful.
But doesn't that kill him fast though? Like,
There's an ability you can use to try to heal him.
okay.
So
I
you're-
guess that's kind of balanced.
So you pretty much you keep Brick alive, and you pretty much spam the ability to make sure he doesn't die. And normally he does a pretty good job keeping you alive. And if he falls, you try to summon him as quickly as you can. Oh, console time, I guess. Oh no!
He's right there.
I was half a quarter of a second too late. And yeah, we were really close. So it would be sad to
No.
don't die. He's almost done.
Oh, that lightning. No.
From now on, you're forbidden to die. If you die,
Oh, he's still chasing me.
oh,
No.
you lose.
No. I'm flying up. No. I'm running.
No. My sunstone
Bro.
integration is not yet complete.
I'm so close to death.
Don't
I see
die.
the light.
Did you see Elvis?
No. No, he went to hell.
If you didn't see Elvis, you weren't that close then.
No, he's in hell. No, I'm just kidding. No, he's not. But, well, I don't know.
To Brainiac.
Holy crap, people are falling like flies.
Yeah, that'd be just me.
Withstand the might of Brainiac.
I had low health. Actually, I think we both had low health.
Everyone
Okay.
had.
I need a healer.
We need a where's the heater?
I don't know, but they're not using their heals at all.
One by one, you will fall to Brainiac.
You guys got this.
Almost. So close.
Don't die. Swear to God, I'm not doing this again.
None can withstand the might of Brainiac. None can withstand the might of Brainiac.
Come on. He's right there. It's just a slither of health. There you go.
Oh yeah. Whew, that was
Thank you, Luthor,
that was something.
for freeing me from the Phantom Zone so I may reclaim Krypton's heritage.
Oh, my armor.
Sunstone crystals should be
My
Yeah, well-
armor.
Oh yeah, we must be all broken up.
Son of a traitor. With the power of
Good thing I don't care for this character.
I will be unstoppable.
Sorry guys, I'm sure I missed out a lot of the chat. Sadly, it was
Into a new Krypton.
it was a rough
So this is
battle.
the thanks I get for freeing you? You won't get rid of Lex
It
Luthor
was.
so easily.
Zod, we've defeated you before, and we will again.
Oh yes, we will.
The Blue Boy Scout falls once again. A shame.
I'm sending you back to the Phantom.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Okay, are we gonna do some bounties now?
Nah, we're gonna. It's been over an hour. We're gonna be done after
Is
this.
it? Oh, okay. Alrighties.
So let's give everyone a little bow.
Alrighties. Wait, where's the exit portal?
That's right here.
Oh. Been a while.
Yeah, I have to admit it had been a
Obviously.
while.
I mean, I have no reason to play Fortress, you know what I mean, before? So, I mean, besides getting the Kryptonian Flex suit. Yeah, besides the Kryptonian Flex suit, there's no purpose to play Fortress anymore. Oh.
I think you're yes in two. Eobard, yeah, the mission didn't take an hour, but if you look at the timer in the corner, we've been here for an hour and 11 minutes. So sadly, I think that's going to be it for today. I'm sure you guys will have at least a few questions, so I'll try to answer some of the questions before we go. But for playing missions, yeah, we're pretty much done for now.
Here, I'm gonna be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
It is a tough one, and you saw even the event version is a pretty tough one. There's a lot of things you have to avoid. You have to avoid the lightning. You have to avoid also the evil robot hits like a truck. So when Decimia is asking, now that heroes and villains are a social hub and performance cross-faction tasks and missions, it will be nice to group up. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to group up though. Like we do have the Task Force X option that does allow us to be able to get into missions together, but I don't know if we are going to have the option to form groups. If they did something, if they did say something about that,
Okay.
I haven't seen that just yet.
Alright.
There's no iconic vendor weapon. There's no iconic weapon vendor, Justin. The weapons drop from various NPCs. Like if you defeat the Batman in the game, let's say there's a mission where you have to fight Batman and you defeat him, then you will have a chance to maybe get the Batman weapon. And it's only a chance. So you're gonna have like I tried to farm Alan Scott yesterday to try to get the sword, the Shard Heart sword, and no luck. He didn't want to drop it. So the weapons are random drop. You have to fight the NPCs. Like I assume the side from Necron, you're gonna have to go into Blackest Night and defeat Necron to get a chance to maybe get the site. And I have no idea how rare those drops are. Are they going to be rare, super rare? Hard to tell at this point. Yeah, they made the Nightwing chest easier to get thanks to the Dark Freight vendor. Cameron is asking, have you watched the Bloody Valentine movie 2009? I saw a few of those. It get all mixed up in my brain. I know I saw a few Bloody Valentine movies. I couldn't tell you which ones. I guess I'm not an expert on that front.
Oh man, we really need to do that again with just surf tanks, man.
Thon? Nah, sorry, no duel for today. Maybe someday we'll do a special PvP stream where we'll fight each other, but not today.
See, the Peacemaker that I saw, that I was talking about, is almost like this, except for this one, instead of using this chest piece, he was using, I think, was it the one what you get from the Soder collection? I forget which one it's called. Is it Archer, maybe?
Xiao Colora is asking if he or she is late. Yeah, sorry, we're pretty much towards the end. Yeah, we're pretty much done. No, we're not going to do bounties today. Already took forever to play that one mission. Well, if we do bounties, it'll be some other time.
Yeah.
What helmet Peacemaker is using? I tried to use, I think I used a Green Knight helmet to try to recreate the character. But
This guy did a good job, though.
there might be another option I can't think of right now. Z, we're pretty much done for today. Next week we're going to play with the hero players, and we'll probably try the same mission, but with from the hero side. Ideally, the plan here was to play the parkour and then to try out the new omnibus. So maybe play one mission, maybe two missions from the omnibus. So we'll probably try to do that again next week, but with hero players. Oh, Shadow King 952. Yeah, you're on YouTube. Oh, we have a nice peacemaker here.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It looks
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, he's pretty much using the knight's the green knight helmet. That's what I was using as well. So it's pretty darn close. Oh, you're gonna be green with envy. There's a nice Ghost Rider. Oh no, that's you.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, but we end up sitting out there for half an hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah. Although I'm trying to find new pants though, because I want to find one that actually looks like leather. But
Uh,
I don't know if it actually looks good. But it can't also. I don't want it to be too bulky either, you know, because it's like he's a skeleton. He's not supposed to be fat.
other than the stealth material, I'm not sure what you could use for the pants.
Yeah, I know.
How would we get the Sun Sword? I have to admit, ADA, I'm not sure. I would have to look it up. Basically, whoever uses the Sun Sword in the game, that's the NPC you have to defeat. And if you're lucky, you might get the Sun Sword to drop.
Wait, who uses the sun sword? I forget.
Uh, I think it's in one of the in some Amazon free mission, but I forget which one.
I don't remember. Yeah, that's hard to remember. Do I have it geared? Oh, yes, I do.
He's not
Nice.
fake. He's just still in his larva stage. He didn't upgrade to full Doomsday just yet.
Still baby.
Of course. Yeah, we all have to start somewhere. So next week, guys, we are going to play with hero players. So next week we'll go to where the heroes are, where the hero mentors are. So we'll meet there next Friday at 5. We always live stream at 5 Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So next week we'll meet over here. Oh, for the briefing, I have a video coming up with the briefings and the collections. Sadly, you guys are going to be a bit disappointed. The briefings and the collections only give 5 source marks. So not really worth it. Unless if you really need source marks, then gather the briefings and the collections. But I've seen some of the collections sell for, at some point they were selling for like 10 millions on a broker. Don't spend 10 millions for that. It's really not worth it.
So there's no feats to go along with it or anything, eh? Just
There wasn't
sources.
no feat. It was just the collection gave 5 source marks. The briefing gave 5 source marks. So and there's even also a new I forget if it's a briefing or a collection in the safe houses that also gives 5 source marks. So I was thinking about
Uh,
making a video about that, but I guess it would be a good idea to still make the video just to warn people not to waste their time with those, or not to waste too much money on a broker buying the collections. Although
I
the
got a,
first couple of days I made quite a bit of cash selling those collections.
I got a question. So I haven't really used the allies that much in this game. Is there an ally that specifically restores, um, like what actually gives restoration benefits as a passive?
No, no.
No way.
Nah,
Yeah.
there's a few that are supposed to heal a bit, like Flashpoint Batman, but to get the heal from Flashpoint Batman, you have to use the weapon buff. Uh, so there's a calculator that you have to roll to get a bit of healing back. Uh, so not really.
Mm. I'd like to get something that gives me a little bit of restoration, because that's basically what my tank is just a restoration tank, right? Um, Basically, for every damage I take, I get it back and heals. Um, so I'm looking for something that can heal me, you know?
Nah, not really.
Yeah.
The passive abilities or the support abilities of the allies are a bit disappointing to say the least. There's the one
I
with
mean,
from Zoom that allows you to go a bit faster. That might be a nice quality of life thingy. But
that's
overall, most of the abilities, the Aquaman one was pretty good before they nerfed it. Like having the ability to be able to summon an ally twice or three times in a fight, that was pretty darn good. Sadly, it was obvious that it was broken and that they would nerf it, and they really nerfed it. Like now, depending on the supercharge you use, it only lowers the cooldown by 10 or 20% at most. So
hmm.
that was a bit sad. The one passive ability that was actually useful, they had to nerf it into the ground. And also, it's not
You-
as if you get the ability without doing anything. It will take a lot of work and a lot of time to upgrade the allies to rank 10 in order to benefit from those abilities. But still, all that effort will be for very weak abilities, I think.
And a question about you said the zoom makes you go faster. Like in which way? Like movement style or?
Yeah, your movement out of combat, your movement is I don't know, 10, 20% fast. No, not 20. Maybe 10,
Oh, that's
15% faster.
awesome. That's
But
great, actually, especially if you're a speedster character that's iconic. Like all the iconic people are gonna want that. That's sick.
yeah, I suppose. Well, the one use I can see is for the races. Obviously, if you go a bit faster for the races, that should help. But already you
Hmm.
can pretty much complete most, if not all, the races without that. So it's a nice quality of life thingy. But
That's sick. I think I'm gonna have to get that for my Flash character then. That's awesome.
Nicholas is saying, I really enjoyed I Need a Euro video. Thank you, good sir. I'll try to make more like that, but it's a once in a while thing. And also, sadly, it's the kind of videos that if I make it, I know I'm gonna get a hit. Like uh, basically, the video, the nanosecond the video was on YouTube. It was copyright claimed. So and it didn't do as well as I thought it might. Sometimes you'll make a video, you'll think that, holy crap, this will make a million views, and it only does a few views. And sometimes the opposite. Sometimes there's a video you make thinking, oh, I'll just make this because someone asked me to, and then it makes a lot of views. So it's kind of hard to predict. But once in a while, I'll try to make something that I know I might get a copyright strike from or a copyright claim, like the Avengers video I made from the fake opening for the Avengers. I thought I would get copyright claimed, but turns out it wasn't. So that was a pleasant surprise.
Hmm.
You Overthon,
Interesting.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if some people see you going faster than they do, and they don't know about the zoom ability. Yeah, they'll probably think you're a speed hacker. So prepare yourself for a lot of speed hacking accusations if you use zoom.
Dude, that makes me question now. Is that gonna be faster than acrobatics? Because you know how acrobatics, if you go up and down fast enough, you go faster. I wonder if it's faster than acrobatics now.
Uh, Someone is gonna have to test it. So I couldn't tell you because I didn't try it. Also, when it was on test at the time I tried it, it didn't work for acrobat and it didn't work
Yes,
for
you are.
super speed. So I had to use it with flight, and with flight you could tell it was faster.
Hmm.
But we're gonna have to try it with super speed and with acrobat. We'll see. Alvin is asking, DCUO should make an update where you can change the speedster color. It's something that's been asked for a long time. There's the movement styles that can sort of allow you to change the movement style color, but sadly for super speed, these have been broken for quite some time, and we have no idea when they're going to be fixed.
Well, it's
And
just the light ones that are broken, I'm pretty sure. I think the smoke ones are fine though, are they not?
oh yeah, the light stream, yes, the light stream are not working, and there's no indication of when it's going to get fixed. It's sad, but
It's
well,
never getting fixed. It's never gonna get fixed.
you never know. Next, Alex is asking, the Owen Tech mask is Coloriner's? Yes. Yeah, your bar, they should have fixed it by now, but because it's been a long time, my guess is that either they cannot figure out what's wrong with it, or they know what's wrong with it and they just cannot fix it. At this point, it's one of those two options. Well, with no trails, the default speedster style works well enough for me. So personally, I don't really care. But I know that there's quite a few players who are upset because they purchased the live stream for their speedster and it doesn't work. So I can understand if you spent $7, I think, for the live stream. If you spend like $7 to for a live stream that doesn't work, yeah, it has to be frustrating. CW
Yep.
Flash or DCEU Flash, CW Flash, even though the last two seasons are very good, CW Flash still.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I still like Arrow, to be honest.
Arrow was good for the first, I don't know, 5, 6 seasons. I'd say five, because at some point they when at first they were trying to make it like almost to a group as opposed to just Green Arrow. Like it was okay when there was Red Arrow and the Black Canary and the Thea Queen. I forget what name she was using. Speedy, I think. Uh,
Yeah.
like yeah, that's at that point that was okay. But then at some point they kept on going in that direction. Then afterwards they replaced the whole group with a new group, like with Wild Dog. I kind of liked Wild Dog though. There was Mr. Terrific. But the when they had the new Black Canary, holy crap, I hated her. I hated her with a passion. So that was pretty much the beginning of the end for me for Arrow. And then when we had the season where he goes in prison, is it season 6, 7,
Oh, I
6?
don't know the seasons. I just know that they were fun.
I know the season where he goes in prison, and then where there's the first 2, 3 episodes really focused on Oliver Queen. It made me realize why Arrow wasn't as good as it used to be. Like it used to focus on Oliver Queen, and yes, there was always Diggle, and then they added Felicity, and but
Yeah.
overall the series was pretty much the Green Arrow TV show was pretty much a Green Arrow TV show. But then they tried to turn it into a group thing, and it pretty much it didn't really work as well. So when we had a few episodes where they were back focusing on Green Arrow. Holy crap, these were the best episode we had in quite a while. But then, of course, that couldn't last. After 5 or 6 episodes, he got out of prison, and then we got the whole group thing again. And even worse, we started getting the group from the past and the group from the future with his daughter and all the children from the supporting cast. So that became a bit too much.
That's a nice friggin' dead shot that was there, though. That was holy frig. That's a nice dead shot. That's where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Yeah, he was pretty cool. Yeah, next on the list, Batwoman was awful. The first
Oh,
episode, I remember watching the first episode, and there was a couple of cringy lines. But the first episode, I thought, okay, this is like a lesser version of Batman Begin. That's pretty much what it was. It was Batman Begin with a lady instead of Christian Bale and a few cringy lines. But then it went downhill from there. And after 5 or 6 episodes, I couldn't watch that anymore. Wayne
see,
Lewis, yeah, I watched Stargirl. I watched 5, 6 episodes, and I couldn't watch anymore.
I like the Batwoman crossover that they had before the show came on air, but they crossed over with the other characters. I didn't mind that crossover. I thought that was pretty cool the way they introduced her. It's just when they made the show, it just didn't turn out well as I thought it would be. You
And next
know?
on the list is saying, I'm waiting for a new Green Lantern. Oh yes, I'm dying to see them use Diggles. I thought we would see John Diggles as Green Lantern eventually, and I thought that we saw him he was in all the shows recently, like he was in Superman, he was in The Flash, he was in Legends of Tomorrow, and even was in Batwoman. So I thought they were building him up to finally put on the ring and become Green Lantern, but
Yep.
no. Which
I
is
was hoping so.
which again, they tease you with a carrot and then they remove it and then fuck you. I say, come on. So I thought we would see Diggles as Green Lantern, and sadly it didn't happen.
The way you say it, it's just so funny.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty much how it happened. I swear. I swear. But someone asked.
Frick, I love that shot. That shot is like on point for the most part. Because I actually have a model right now, right in front of me, that's based off the exact same suit, and that looks exactly, well, not exactly. The chest piece is a little different, but that looks almost identical. Pretty cool. I mean, also instead of yellow, it's gold, but yeah.
Yeah,
That looks pretty
Russ
cool.
the Ruler is bringing a good point. They're preparing a Green Lantern TV show, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they're holding back Diggles because of that Green Lantern TV show. And it's something that we've been seeing for quite some time. Like Arrow made Task Force X, the Suicide Squad popular. Speaking of that, let's take a look at our friend Flood Larton here. So the Arrow TV show made Suicide Squad popular, and the reward for doing that was they lost the option, the ability to be able to use Suicide Squad in the show because the Warners decided to make a movie. So they did such a good job making the Suicide Squad popular that they lost the option to be able to use it in the show. It's sad, but that's how it is. And I wouldn't be surprised if something similar is happening with Diggles. And also that's why like eventually they had to pretty much kill off all the Suicide Squad in the Arrow. They killed off Amanda Waller because they couldn't use her anymore. They were planning to use Harley Quinn, and then at some point they were told that they couldn't use her. So we just hear the voice and you never actually see the character. And yeah, so odds are yeah it could be something similar with Diggles. Maybe they would like to use Diggles. They would like to give us Diggles as a Green Lantern, but somehow they're not allowed to do so because of the Green Lantern TV show that's coming up. That's quite possible. The Shredder is asking, what do I think of Titans season 3? I haven't seen it yet.
I've seen it. It's actually, in my opinion, it's probably the best one they've had.
Yeah, I'll have to try to binge it. Although right now I only have Amazon Prime. I don't have Netflix, so
Oh,
we'll see. And
yeah, it's
Roster
actually not
Rulers,
bad.
Roster Rulers is saying a pearl of wisdom, CW gives, and Warner Brothers takes away. Yeah, that's not wrong, I would say. Do you like season 3 of The Flash? Oh yeah, I kind of liked it. I liked it up to season 4, I think. Basically, I liked it until they tried to introduce Ralph Dibny, and where they were focusing more on Ralph than the Flash. Basically, the season where they introduced Ralph, Flash became a background character in his own show, and also they were trying to turn it a bit into a comedy. Like even the music, they changed the music of the show when they added Ralph, they had this comedic music in the background, as opposed to the dramatic music they used to have in the show. So yeah, basically when Ralph was added to the show, that's when the Flash TV show went down the drain in my book. But yeah, I really enjoyed the first 3 seasons.
I just hate that they keep shoving this multiverse and like all these speedsters storylines down our throats in that show. It's so annoying to me.
What'd you have against the multiverse?
Uh, yeah,
You're
I
s-
see where you're going with that.
you're so mean. I'll never invite you
Friggy.
again.
It's just so annoying that like every freaking season's either A, villain from that's a speedster, or B, he messes up the universe somehow in the timeline. It's like, oh my god, just pick a different story for once. I don't want that. Like I don't care if it's a story of the rogues only. You know what I mean? Or he's
Yeah.
versus Abracadabra and Captain Cold and I don't know Mirror Master, and that's kind of the story arc. Just pick something different, you know?
Oh yeah. Someone is asking the hairstyle I used for Invincible. I'm pretty sure it was a Con job style, the John Constantine hairstyle that you can get from the Chaos Gotham vendor.
Wait, I didn't even know you can get that. Interesting.
Oh yeah, it's a nice hairstyle.
My friend logged on.
So I guess we're pretty much done for today. So next week, guys, we'll probably try something similar, but on the hero side. So we'll try to play the Save the Universe raid again, but with heroes as opposed to evil villains. And also, we'll try to, if we can, we'll try to play at least one raid from the omnibus. I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. So, guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for those of you who came to play with us. It's always appreciated. Thank you to all of you guys who chatted with us in the chat. It's always awesome to be able to communicate with you guys. And have a great weekend, guys. Mr. Flashpoint Batman, any last word? Well, actually, you're Ghost Rider
Uh,
today.
no, just have a good night, everyone.
So, bye,
Oh.
guys.